My stepmom claimed I was violent to get custody, so I proved who really was. My stepmom Veronica hurt my siblings, then said I did it. She pinched my brother's arm until it bruised, then told dad I was getting violent. She pushed my sister off her chair, then called her therapist friend about my anger issues. She wouldn't feed the twins lunch, then reported that I was starving them. Every bruise she made became my fault. It got worse whenever dad left for work trips. Veronica would wait for his car to disappear, then start hurting the kids. She'd grab my 8-year-old brother's wrist and twist it until he had marks. When he cried, she'd snap photos and email them to her therapist buddy Patricia. The emails always said stuff like, another incident with Claire. She had this notebook full of lies. One page said I threw a book at my brother when really she'd shoved him into the bookshelf. Another entry said I wouldn't let the twins eat breakfast. The truth was she locked the pantry and told them I said they couldn't eat. When I asked why the pantry was locked, she smiled and said dad already knew about my problems. Said I was jealous and taking it out on the kids. The twins started getting scared whenever I walked in. They knew what would happen next. My sister stopped asking for homework help because Veronica called it controlling behavior. My brother wouldn't even look at me. Dad believed everything during his nightly calls. Veronica would fake cry about being terrified of me. When he came home, he'd look at me like I was dangerous. The day dad left for Singapore, everything changed. Veronica waved goodbye with this creepy smile. That afternoon, I came home to 2 cop cars in our driveway. Veronica had scratched up her own arms. She'd broken a lamp and scattered pictures everywhere. She was sobbing to the cops about how I'd attacked her. Said she tried protecting the twins from my rage. She had a folder ready with photos of every bruise she'd given my siblings. Patricia's reports documented my escalating violence. There were even fake journal entries about me wanting to hurt my family. The cops didn't listen to me. They just put me in their car. I got placed with dad's cousin Gloria 2 hours away. No contact with my siblings allowed. Veronica filed for emergency custody and a restraining order immediately. She also petitioned to remove me from grandma's trust fund. The social worker mentioned Veronica had experience with violent stepchildren from her first marriage. That's when I realized this was her pattern. I found Jeremy on his aunt's Facebook after looking for hours. He was Veronica's first stepson. When I called him, he knew right away why I was calling. She did the exact same thing to me 10 years ago, he said. He emailed me all his old court papers that night. Everything matched up perfectly. Same injuries in the same spots. Patricia was in those papers too. Turns out she lost her license in Nevada but kept working anyway. That's when I decided I wasn't going to be her victim anymore. Gloria helped me call my mom's parents. They'd been trying to visit, but Veronica got a restraining order on them too. They hired this lawyer named Ms. Chen who dealt with custody scams. We spent 3 weeks getting everything together. The school nurse had written down injuries from days I was in class taking tests. Our apartment building had cameras that showed Veronica leaving when she said I was attacking her. The twins' teacher said she'd testify about how skinny they'd gotten and how scared they were. Jeremy said he'd testify on video about what happened to him. The custody hearing started with Veronica putting on a show. She wore this sweet pink sweater and kept wiping her eyes. She showed the judge all her fake evidence. The bruise photos looked real and Patricia's reports seemed legit if you didn't know better. She went on about protecting innocent kids from their crazy sister. Then Ms. Chen had Jeremy appear on the video screen. Veronica froze up completely. He explained how she'd done the exact same thing to him. He had matching photos and reports. He talked about his dad getting sick before he died. The judge asked if Veronica knew Jeremy. She stuttered and said he was messed up too. Said his dad's car accident had nothing to do with anything. Then she screwed up and mentioned life insurance. Nobody had said anything about insurance. Ms. Chen showed our evidence piece by piece. The camera footage proved Veronica left when she said I was there. The nurse showed I was at school when the injuries happened. The teacher read what my brother told her. Mommy Veronica hurts us, but says it's Claire's fault. Patricia tried to run when they called her up. Security stopped her. She admitted she'd lost her license in 3 states relying on reports. Veronica started screaming about conspiracies. Said I set everything up and turned everyone against her. Then she yelled, just like with Jeremy's father, I didn't mean for anyone to die. Everyone went quiet. The judge ordered someone to check on my dad immediately and had Veronica arrested. They found dad unconscious but alive. Veronica's doing 15 years for attempted murder. The twins are with me at our grandparents' house getting real help. She sends letters monthly about elaborate conspiracies, but everyone ignores them. Turns out the only person who ever believed her lies was my father.